Good day, students. Now for our next topic, ang susunod ko naman pong i-discuss sa inyo is kung paano kayo makakapag-create ng class notebook using the OneNote application of Office 365. Now, in layman's term, ang OneNote is a type of notebook or digital notebook wherein you can share your resources or your notes not only with your peers but also with your instructors or your teachers. Let's say for example, meron kayong isasubmit na assignment sa inyong teacher, you can use the OneNote to submit that assignment simply by sharing that notebook or that OneNote notebook with your teachers. Now, without further ado, we're going to start with our activity. Now, as always, before we start, you need to log into your official TUMCSI Office 365 account by typing the email address. Now, after typing the email address, just click the sign in button and then enter your password. After entering your password, just click sign in. And then once the Office 365 menu appears, just click the OneNote or the OneNote link. Now, let's say, for example, for this exercises, I'm going to submit a notebook to my instructor, which is Mr. Michael Manawis. I'm going to share that notebook to his Office 365 account just by doing this very basic and simple task. Now, first, you're going to start it by clicking the New Notebook link or the New Notebook command button. When being asked to enter your new notebook name for this activity, let's say for example, I'm going to create a notebook for Filipino subject. After typing the title of the notebook, simply click the create button. Now, once the message, this notebook is empty, click here or press enter to create a new section. It means that your OneNote virtual notebook is already being created. Now, to enter a content, simply press the enter button or press the right mouse button and then when being asked for the section name, enter a section name. Let's say, for example, introduction. Then press OK. And then, let's say, for example, I'm going to create a content, introduction. Now, every time na nagta-type kayo ng words or sentences in your OneNote notebook, you will notice here on this side na nagpa-progress siya. Ibig sabihin, each time na may tina-type kayo on your OneNote notebook, nag-auto-save siya sa cloud. Now, after typing your content into your notebook, simply close the OneNote notebook by pressing the close button. Then go to My Notebooks. There you have it. Now we are seeing the Filipino subject notebook that we've just created earlier. Now to check the content of this notebook, simply choose that file or that notebook, and then you will see the content of it. Now let's say, for example, I want to share this notebook to my teacher, which is Michael Manawis. To share this notebook, just click the ellipsis button found on the right portion of the subject or the notebook. click the more options, and then click share. After clicking the share option, enter here the name of the peer, your classmate, or your teacher that you want to share your notebook. Let's say, for example, yung Filipino subject ko notebook, gusto ko siyang i-share kay teacher Michael Manawis. Now, once na nag-appear yung name ni teacher Michael Manawis, I'm just going to click it, and then I can add an additional teacher if I want, or if simply I just want it to be shared with teacher Michael Manawis, I'm just going to leave his name here. I can add a message, for example, Sir, this is my class notebook for this subject, Filipino. Then I'm just going to click the send button. And then the link to the Filipino subject notebook is already being sent to Teacher Michael. Now, tingnan naman natin kung ano yung makikita ni Teacher Michael at his end. I'm just going to sign out the account first, or log it out first. And then log in into the account of Teacher Michael. And then, there you have it. The Filipino subject notebook that is being shared to me by my student Patrick Manawis can also be seen by me, which is Michael Manawis, his teacher. Now, for our next activity, we're going to create a shared notebook to be shared by the student, the student, to your subject teacher. First, I'm going to sign out the account first, and then log in as a student. And then we're going to create a new class notebook to be shared with our class teacher. Okay, student, for our next activity, we're going to create a class notebook that we're going to share with our teachers. Na katulad ng ginawa po natin kanina, we're going to start this activity by clicking the OneNote icon or the OneNote shortcut. After that, go to New Notebook, create the title for your new notebook. Let's say, for example, this activity is for my subject, philosophy. Then I'm going to click the create button. And then once your notebook is being created, for our next activity, you're going to write an essay about your reflection about the pandemic that we are experiencing today. Now, this notebook is empty, click or press enter to create a section. Simply click this portion, and then under the enter a section name, just type here reflection. Press OK, and then type your title. My reflection about the pandemic that we are experiencing today. Then after that, click the next portion and then start typing your essay activity. Okay, students, kung tapos na po kayong i-type yung inyong reflection about the current pandemic that we are experiencing today, which is the COVID-19 pandemic, Ang next step na gagawin nyo is you need to share this file to your subject teacher so that mache-check niya yung activity na inyong ginawa for today. Now, to share this activity to your teacher, simply go to OneNote and then under the activity, which is under the subject philosophy, just click the more options button and then click share and then type the name of your advisor or subject teacher. Then once na nakita nyo po yung link to the philosophy or link to philosophy, which is the notebook that we are sharing earlier, is being sent, it only means that this notebook is already being sent or being shared to your subject teacher or class advisor. Now let's try to see or look if na-share ba talaga siya kay teacher. I'm just going to sign out the account first and then log in using a teacher's account. And then, under the OneNote ni teacher, we're going to click the shared with me. And then, there you have it, the philosophy activity na ginawa kanina or earlier ni Patrick Manawis is being shared to his subject teacher.